And we're live.
Okay.
Welcome.
And still pixelated.
And still pixelated to double funnel pixelated TV.
Sometimes I watch it and I realize I'm not pixelated the whole time, but
no, not the whole time. Sometimes.
Oh, well. Sorry about yesterday.
Oh, good.
It's like, why is my internet not working? The good news is they were able to turn it on and off instantaneously.
It's amazing how they can do that. They have these systems. Amazing.
Know, right? Let's see where I'm at here. I was hoping to do April's, but she didn't.
Yeah, did she get the rest of the information in that we need?
Well, remember her puppy pass.
I know that.
So we have the information. It's just, well, we would need a lead magnet, an actual case study, which she doesn't have.
Okay.
To be able to finish that. And then we had another one, Nick, where I at least sent him the main links to get started. So I will go see if he's ready. And so I was wondering if you can do your sales tips on Thursday instead of Friday.
Sure. Absolutely. I can do them any day.
I realized I'm not going to be able to do Friday because my little baby girl is going to be in the Nutcracker.
Well, that's awesome.
That will be. She's going to be a sugar plum fairy.
Well, who hasn't been that before?
I would love to see you dressed as a sugar plum fairy. I'm not going to lie. I am positive your wife would be interested as well.
Yeah, no cameras allowed. Sorry. Very true. Very true.
It looks like Evie moved up. Let me go check his information.
Awesome.
Can't tell who's live right now and who's not. Hi, Bio. I got no username. All right. I will have to go check. I think I manually moved him over. I don't see information there.
Manually moved him over?
I think that I was able to look on the back end and see that he purchased.
Got it.
So I don't have information in. That's okay. What I do have is you sent me a link.
I did send you a link.
And you were like, look at this. And I was like,
no, I don't want to. That's what you said.
Not intentionally.
Yeah, right. Sure. I believe that.
Okay, let's see if we can go share a desktop screen so we're not talking to nothing. So tell me about what the link you sent was.
What that link I sent was the process for basically this is Travel Club, so it's saveontraveltoday.com, and it's really the landing page and automated sales site for Travel Club. We've licensed the most amazing travel platform on the planet, which is password protected, right? So you have to buy a membership to get into the password protected area. And then you have access to all these amazing things. But so that's the functional, I mean, it searches 76 wholesale engines. It does all sorts of different things in like 8 seconds. It's absolutely amazing. But there's no front end sales landing page or join now. So everything has to be automated, right? I mean, everything has to be manually. When we present something to somebody and somebody says, this is a tremendous deal, I want this, we have to take the manual actions to create the registration and all that. And so with the wonders of Kyvio and what's there, I said, let me go look at paralleling a page that could accomplish this task for us.
You created more than one page.
Well, I did. So I created the entire sequence, which is, and there's some things like there's couponing left out. There's some things to accomplish, right? But what I wanted to do is be able to set some things in place in order to have a conversation about it, and now just have to tweak it as opposed to recreate it, or as opposed to build it live here, whether we do it live or we do it offline, that the vast majority of things are done, right?
Ah,
And so now you can sit there and say, oh, this is really awesome. Or you can say, oh, this really sucks. And we need to fix it. And either answer is, quite frankly, okay with me. The only thing that I realized is that, again, I'm a visual learner. 85% of people are actually visual learners. So as cool as Kyvio is, and as cool as this process is, it was easier for me to actually create it so that I can then see it and say, wow, this is really awesome, or hey, this really blows, or anything in between, right? So that was kind of my point to doing it, and I accomplished everything that I had the ability to accomplish. Here's the home page. When you go to save on traveltoday.com, it takes you to the landing page. When you click Our Story, it clicks to an Our Story page. When you click to benefits, it clicks to a benefits page. When you click Join Now, it clicks to a Join Now. And then I hot linked right to the execution platform. So when you just click that, that's actually where the travel savings and where the booking, that's actually the booking engine that you had clicked to there just a second ago.
Your logo.
Yeah, so isn't that cool? So I was able to take, and that's actually the website, that's actually the booking engine right there, that is password protected, that where all the deals and all the opportunities come from, but you have to be a member to do it. So that's where the landing page had to be created. So does that all make some sense? Ish. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be done this way. What I did is I actually paralleled
their site. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. And but linked it to our site. So even like when you, all those deals actually click on the top benefits. When you hit the rewards credit, it actually hot links over as well. And and then the testimonials are actually live, real testimonials from customers.
Okay. Can we tweak it?
Absolutely.
And then before we get too deep, for those who are who've not gotten Kyvio yet and want to get it before the pricing jumps up significantly when they release 2.0, they have their annual pro and business plans on sale. Let's see, what do they get for business? $297 a year for business. And Pro, which has all the affiliates, and it's normally $149 a year, is only $597 a year. Not a bad way to get affiliates. I think at one point I was paying Samcart $200 a month.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get logged into you. And we built you out a homepage, right?
Well, that's the other thing that yeah, a homepage for I mean, we've got multiple home pages. The one thing that we started doing is we built a variety of different things, and I just keep on building off of what has been built for the most part, not like I'm categorizing them properly and all those other things, which I know I'm not. But I'm doing what I can do because I figure your genius will be able to move them where they need to be moved. Right?
Yes. Maybe. All right, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff live. Which one did you save that site to?
Home right there. Save on travel today. Home is that base, and then you see save on travel today benefits, and the bottom is save on benefits our story, or save on travel today our story. Those are those 3 pages.
Schedule page, home page. Let's take a look at that one. All right, so if you don't mind, I'm going to make the logo go back to the home page.
Sure.
And then we might need to hot link it eventually. That site name, site logo is good. All that front page is the home page. So why did it hot link? Oh, you know what? I bet you got fancy.
It probably did.
And created some custom stuff.
Probably.
You're getting awfully good at this.
Well, it actually is, for the entrepreneur, for anybody who's watching this. Again, my desire is to
Sure did.
to know enough about this, to do it, but more importantly, to kind of audit it or to understand it. I can help you a whole lot better if I kind of understand what's there, right?
I like it. I'm digging it. I like our story. I think. What does that click onto?
It clicks onto a page. It clicks onto the right there.
And then benefits and join now. Do you really need a separate benefit page, or does the benefit page, should that be on the sales page?
More than I would think that should be on the sales. Again, that I'm following the construct of something else. I'm not suggesting that it's designed or absolutely killer, or I'd rather have something and then have this conversation than to not have anything.
Then let's go back to our original conversation yesterday off camera, that this would mostly be used as a tool to the people you're having sales training with, speaker, coaches, salespeople, entrepreneurs. Right? Yay, nay? I got no sound. Hello? Let's see if we take you down. Back up. Nothing. Darn it. We lost Scott. I think you lost a mic or something, if you can hear me. Maybe something not plugged in right. I don't know how to take you off a solo. Oh, there we go. I got nothing still. We are fricasseed. See, can I? What if it can do that? Got nothing, got nothing. I don't necessarily know how to fix it. I'll take you out and have you log back in. But that did not work. Surely I got more buttons than this. I got on and off. That's it. Oh, no, he finally disappeared.
Is this working now?
Yes.
That's so weird. So I logged all the way out and came back in. That's weird.
That's cool. Anyways, we had talked about that your avatar for the people you were going to be sending to this page is going to be people that are in your sales training, speakers, trainers, business people.
Yeah, for the most part, or something that I could do a live on and just say, hey, gang, we've got something that could save you a bunch of money and help you facilitate what you're doing a whole lot better, right? And so go to. And so we really want this to be a go to it and be able to make a decision and, get the information you need and take the action. Maybe that's why the base price is actually $198 for you and a significant other for 12 months. Well, we want to have couponing ability. That's the one thing I didn't know how to do within Kyvio as an example of being able to say and take action now, and you can get this for half price.
I know currently you're at the basic level. And this was one of the reasons I wanted to, I think, bring up the Christmas sale here.
Well, and that's if we've not needed this until this time. So if we need to go to to business or whatever, then
you need business or pro. Either one will work. And then you get all the couponing you want.
Okay.
And then before, let me take a look at anything we might be doing. You'll never need more than 3 team members, I'm sure. You'll never need more than 50 products. 3 and 5 themes. That's minuscule. Number of members. That's a big change. Depends on how many people you want to front load in here. Also, if you want to do free membership, like if you had free membership, you should have pro because that's going to be up here. Smart mailer, own, unlimited. That's nothing. Number of subscribers. So there's reasons to have pro, but most of them are just going to be sheer volume. How much do you plan on growing it this year?
Right.
How many members? If it's over 5,000, go ahead and get pro now, especially with prices going up in February.
Oh, they're going up in February?
At the latest.
Well, that's what we've kind of been hanging around waiting to hear what the news is, right?
Yeah. Like I said, at latest February. There's going to be a couple of last minute launches like the one at Christmas, and then they're only going to slowly inch up. And then once the new one comes out, because of everything that it includes, I think the lowest level basic will then become 47.
Got it.
So what I'm thinking here, though, we got who is it for? We got traveling salesman like Sean, because his job caused him to average 100. Let's see, love us because
loves us.
Love us. Traveling salesmen like Sean love us because the job.
His job caused him.
Not caused him. Caused him sounds like he's caught a disease.
Required him.
The job required an average 130 nights a year in hotels. I love the travel club because I saved $19.
so that was number one, it actually happened. But the other side of it is, if that is, which is a nice thing for a testimonial, right? But when it actually happens, if that's all it ever was, and that's all it ever is, $19 in savings a night. That's $2,600 for the year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Last week I stayed in the same hotel in Houston I've been staying at for years. The difference, I paid less than half of what I have been paying. Stayed an extra day and got a couple extra pieces of business. Online experts like Nikki. Not editing anymore.
Why not?
I know. It's one line too long.
I know. I know. I worked on that a little bit to try to get it, but notice how I put the padding above the other two videos so that I had it. I matched the padding.
Match the padding. Uh-huh. Loves us because.
And I know that caricature came from somewhere. I don't know if that was through Visme or Relay That, or
yeah, I made it in Visme.
Yeah, but so we needed a different kind of looking girl.
I got all sorts of quotes here.
You don't like quotes?
Well, there's double quotes, like a quote and a quote.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really a quote. Because loves us because she. What is the tweaking?
What do you mean the tweaking?
Did you not hear the tweaking?
Yeah. I was not over on this end. I was coming.
Because she's sharing trial experiences with family members. And she is sharing amazing. Put that back in there. That is a weird tweaking. Oh, I see. You put padding on the video.
I know. See.
Top margin 35.
Got really tricky, huh?
You did. There we go. I like the spacing. And then we are actually going to trade a little bit.
Yeah, trade one to the left and one to the right.
It just seems wrong to have the girl.
Yeah, and I would get that.
There we go. Mix it up a little bit. What is it for? All right, so this is our avatar, and you have it really clear up here, but what they want is a little different. Let's see if we can go over here to Disney. I like the picture you use over here just because it looks like great travel. On the other hand, it's not the travel for the most part these three people are going to be doing. She might, a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good. Well, that's if you. Yeah, that's true. If you go to the. You're right. I put it on the. If you go to the our story page, the pictures are more congruent with the actions. If you arrow down there, see, business traveler, they're going into a room, using it to get people to fill the seats, reward those that enroll, creating memories and moments, or moments and memories. So I worked there to be very congruent with the picture and the reason, not necessarily the banner picture, but the other.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here in graphics. Travel. Lots of travel. I like the airplane look.
Well, the only reason I didn't choose the airplane is the
because it
thing
doesn't give
not
air.
applicable to this is airline travel.
That's
Is airline discount, because there are no discounts on airline. So that was purposefully stayed away from. Hotels,
Sure.
resorts, fun, cars.
How
What?
about the motel?
Yeah, that's exciting. That's that's Poto, Oklahoma. How'd you know? That's the way it
Oh,
says in Poto. I really accused Sean of lying that there was a place called Poto, but there
oh
really
my goodness.
there
In
are only
Oklahoma.
two hotels in the entire town. But he
That's a
was
bar.
standing in the lobby of the hotel when he made the reservation, and he said, "I can make this reservation for." She was quoting him $111. He said, "I can make this reservation for $92, including tax." And she goes, "Then I would encourage you to do that." And so he did on his phone, and all of a sudden it went ding behind the desk, and she goes, "Oh, look, you have a reservation here tonight." I mean, it's a real, you can't, you can't make that stuff up. It just, and, but in Poto, Oklahoma, $19 was enough for dinner and a beer.
It's amazing the different pricing things that
Yeah.
we're used to, right?
Right.
I know when we did the cruise, I thought it was really interesting because people were flipping out about the price of drinks being, oh my God, $10. I'm like, that's normal.
That's half the price of Vegas.
Why you can get them free in Vegas?
If you're gambling, which means they're even more expensive. But
In their way.
No, it's not unusual to have a $24 martini in Vegas.
Wow.
It's like, what you thinking? It's almost high enough to quit drinking. I mean, almost.
Almost. Almost. Yeah. Let's keep it real now.
That's
Keeping
right.
it.
Not lying. Yeah, that was the other. I thought building the blocks there with the multiple pictures and stuff was pretty cool.
What do we have going here?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the background there. There's something in the background that I've never been able to figure out.
Okay, let's go to page options here.
It's a big logo back there. It's a big U+1 logo, but I'm not sure where it is or why it is.
Take the image URL out. There it goes.
Yay.
Have an image URL over there.
That's a picture. Very nice.
Make it a little bigger.
I like it.
Let's go take off all the height on that. Top padding. I want a little top padding. A little bit. Don't need any left padding, no right padding. Don't really need much bottom padding. There we go. We'll do another normal block here.
The other.
Oh, wait, normal. Let's do wide. What if I change something?
So the other question I have is on their site, they actually had a bar above the navigation bar that had already a member sign in. So there was one bar above that bar.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. But I don't. I don't know where that, number one, I'm not sure where that bar comes in, where it comes
You can
from.
do that with some coding. I'm not sure I want to go quite into coding right now.
No, I don't. I'm just,
CS.
when you hit that, all of a sudden I thought of it for the first time again.
Yep. Let's do mostly picture. Well, 2/3. So do 2/3, 2/3. I kind of like that one. Okay, I want to do that before I did anything because I like the picture. I do want to use it somewhere.
That picture, the banner
Yeah.
picture, it's a cool picture, isn't it?
I kind of like the idea of combining what you have over here in benefits.
Yeah.
And our story. Wait, is that benefits or our story? That's benefits, right?
That's benefits right there.
No, this is benefits.
No,
That's your story.
that's benefits.
Right here is the story.
That's the story. That kind of tells why we created it. There's the business savings portion. There's the live life full out portion. There's the use it as a tool to fill your seminars portion. And then there's just have fun and travel.
Well, that's a template. I don't want a template. Where is it at? PDF. Here we go. Let's go through the basic 12 steps that we need to do. We buy an emotion, yay, yay, yay. Get attention. So
Which
up
PDF
here, this is the 12-step foolproof sales letter template by David Frey that is considered the standard. Let's see. Benefits, testimonials, social people, free step travel, water well. I'm going to put a hotel in there with a computer because I feel like we're talking more to the business crowd. That's whole reasons like I won't go on a long boat ride. Like I'd live on a boat, but I can't. It's not going to happen because their internet is bad.
doesn't have to be bad.
It's rough. The boat internet is rough. So we're going to give ourselves a little bit more to work here. And then we'll go ahead and give it a little overlay. So we can put some dark letters on it. Got one big one here, so let's go ahead. Is that a separate? Let's do some 2 columns again. Move text there, button there. Make this black, like my heart. So just business travel pros. There we go. Buzz Ines travel pros. I don't want.
What's that?
I keep on trying to put a dash and it doesn't like my dash.
Why?
Keeps on making a bullet. It thinks it's trying to be smarter than I want it to be. And it's thinking that my dash that I want it to be bullet points.
Got it.
Like I said, it's trying to be smarter than I am. This can have a little padding. Business Travel Pros, and let's duplicate that. Let's take the bottom padding off. Got 9. General. Got that though. Top margin there. Okay, there we go. Actually, let's make this a little bit more purpley.
More purpley?
More purpley. Are you familiar with more purpley?
Yes, extremely.
There you go. And then we got that color. What do we want to tell them? Benefit, feature. Offer, what would you call it? Offer business benefits, offer, I want to use the word benefits again, or business rather than offer, what do you call it? You called it something. Reward those that enroll.
Yeah. Reward.
Reward clients, leads, and appointments. Partners, teams. There we go. Let's get some boldness going. What other kind of fonts can I play with here? Lotto's not doing it for me.
Why not?
Buffering. Buffering. I don't normally like it, but I need some left margin and right margin. A little space on top. Join now. What do you think? I kind of want to put it in a box.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, see, that's more of a, that's truly for that business person for sure.
What are you doing over there?
I'm printing that 12 steps so I can follow, so I can help. What do you mean, what am I doing over there?
I didn't know what you were doing.
I was reviewing the 12 steps.
I see. Orders.
I think that's actually a really apropos picture of how most people are like, yeah, this is my life each week.
Yeah, if you're traveling a lot, that's your life, is living in those hotels.
It really is. That's cool.
What do you think?
I like that. I mean, I think that makes a ton of sense. You know, it's so. I'm actually going to do a live on it later today, but as an example, a group that I'm a part of that does a ton of seminars and whatever, right? Sent a reminder that said, our room block is almost up. Hurry and reserve your room today. Well, the best public price during the period of the event is $796. The room block price is $706. Wow, you saved $90. That's cool. Our price for the exact same time frame is $486. Think about that. That's $220 less. I mean, that's the reason for doing this is, you know, save the, you know,
Save the children.
Well, if you're spending that extra $220, that could be your food for that time frame. Not that you're eating like massive meals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is it now or it might allow you to go where you would not normally be able to go. So.
Yeah, I like to go back to that 12 steps because every now and then it reminds me of something.
Well, I think that's David Fry's a friend of mine too. It's funny that's what you. But yeah, he does. That is awesome stuff. Get attention, identify the problem, prove the solution, provide the solution. Not prove.
I mean, there's nothing fancy there.
No.
Nothing fancy. It's just straight up stuff that works. It goes to the psychology. The secret. Tiny little word choice makes a difference.
Yep. I like it.
Let's get it back here. Identify the problem.
I think for business travelers, there's two problems. It's just the price, you know, and that's, as I was writing this and doing this, it really comes down to common sense. You know, if you can pay wholesale for the exact same thing that you can pay retail for, which would you choose, wholesale or retail? Wholesale being less than retail.
Right.
It's not like and for the exact same thing. It's not changing things. It's the exact same thing. I mean, it's the exact same hotel.
So I did use it. I got the exact same hotel. I didn't save 19. I saved 4.
Well, but again,
and what did you say? You're like 4 is 4.
What's that?
That 4 is 4.
Well, in that instance, it is. Yeah.
Well, it's a common hotel. It's an inexpensive hotel.
Yeah.
There probably wasn't a lot of margin to be saved anyway.
Right. But in that case, but 4 is 4, and that's part of the answer. But the other side of that is that pays for your overpriced Starbucks. I got to get the Starbucks thing in. But that's right. So the point is that it's dollars are dollars.
And we are working, this particular one is for the yearly one, right?
Yes.
So give me some examples of things that your ideal client would be experiencing, the negatives.
The negatives that they would be experiencing?
Yeah, without your product. 100 nights in hotels. It save 20 to 60%,
pick any number across there. And, you know, what does that equate to? The better the hotel, the more you'll save. In other words, if it's 5-star, you'll save a whole lot more each night than if it's 3-star. But if you're out there doing it, you're going to save a bunch of money. The rewards program is transferable so you can earn rewards on your hotel, but you can use it for your vacation on cruises, as an example. In other words, it's cross product. The rewards program is for anything booked on the platform. So maximize your reward benefits would be a way of saying that, as an example. Are
Any of these 100 plus nights in a hotel. Trying desperately to motivating a sales team. What do you think it would be? Probably that's gonna be sales team.
What would what?
How do you regularly, desperately, regularly and desperately trying to motivate a sales team to pound the pavement, pick up the phone? What are you trying to get your sales teams to do?
Beat the street. In other words, be out there.
Beat the street. And the other one is securing sales meetings. So you are trying to daily grind of filling your appointment calendar with sales appointments. That sound about right?
Yep, that'd be true. That's awesome.
I can even add another one if it works, or I can make them bigger. Let's make it bigger.
Yep, like that idea.
So let's call them out a little bit.
I like it.
If I'm sick by Thursday, it's my daughter's fault.
That's what kids are for.
Sure. She spent all night coughing on me, like right in my face. It's great.
Wants to test your resilience.
Identify the problem. Tell your reader how it feels to have that problem. They should read and say, yeah, I feel exactly like that. Rub salt into the wound. I always say stick the dagger and twist.
Oh, that's nice.
Agitate the problem so they feel pain and agony. Companies and people only change their ways due to severe pain. Tell a story, a painful story. There's nothing worse than getting home in the evening and not having your garage door open. It's dark outside, your trip to the porch, blah, blah, blah. Provide the solution. Now that they feel the pain, introduce yourself, your product, and your service. Relieve the pain. Tell them there's no need to struggle through their problem. All right, Rome, New York City. Let's do some New York City. New York City is a big business place to travel.
Yep.
And it's a little bit of selling here in the images. So the images themselves are selling, but it's also, you know, that 40% off, those little words are a little visual sells as well. Let's see if we get a little top margin here. Then we're going to go over to kind of your about. So you're only going to need one page when we're done.
That's fine. I'm fine with doing it in one page or one whatever. That's never, I'm fine with any and all of that. It was, okay, let me build something that we can then rip apart.
Hey, getting something in there. That's a good start right there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the number one, you know, the number one thing in growing your business is do something.
Do something.
Well, I mean, it's really true. I mean, how many people,
No, it is.
you know, they sit there and they go, oh, well, but it's not going to be perfect. And you, okay, granted, it's not going to be perfect. Let's put it together and then let's shoot at it.
Let's shoot at it? Oh my.
Well, but I mean, isn't that,
I got it.
that's what you really do though, is you take a, you know, you take a, put it together, look at it, and then say, do I like this? Do I not like this? Oh, this works. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's cool.
I know, right?
Doesn't look like Sean at all, but that's okay.
It does not look like Sean.
Well, actually, it does a little, but that's a whole nother story.
Go right here. Why won't it let me change the width right here?
That's cool.
I still kind of like it. And then I'm going to go back over here to your story. I didn't think it was going to love me that much. What was that? Default. All right, let's give that. It had some style to it. I think it was actually gray. But I thought it was a different
font.
Yeah. That's not too bad. And then I think they even had a different gray completely. Let's go ahead and take it down even another notch. After years of speaking, training, coaching, and teaching in a personal development, it's like I do need some white space though. I'm all in the same space here. So let's duplicate this. Make sure I got it. Okay, we're duplicated. And we're gonna kick this column set out. kick this out. And move this here.
Yeah.
Top benefits. This is an image, right?
Yes. Again, parts of it was just grabbing it as fast as it, I mean, doing it visually as opposed to, that's cool.
That's a little big.
That's a little what?
It like blows it up when I text. There we go. No border.
Cool.
It's not going to translate as well on the phone.
Because it's an image?
Because it's a background.
Would it be better to grab each of those individual blocks so that it was 3 images?
It would be better to take this original photo and then replicate 3 blocks and a your own. But
yeah.
I think I need something to break up this though area either way. I mean, we could replicate this a little later. How do I want to break it up? I do like, so I like how this is going. This is business travel. This is business, business, business. And then we have beach again.
Yeah.
I like beach though, man. Beach sells too.
I like beach.
Everyone loves the beach.
How can you not like beach?
Right? These are giant blocks. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, there it goes. Normal blocks. A wide block. Put this here and then maybe make it. Oh, it's 10. I just realized it's 10.
It's 10.
It is 10.
It's 10:01. Now it's.
Time do I have? Okay, so I have a 10:45. I was like, I thought I had a 10:30. So let me go ahead and take this block out just so it looks a little bit more done. Not like where this is going. Oops.
Yeah. And again, the only thing we want to do is convey the message the best we can.
HTTPS scottschilling.com.
Yep.
That's just a little bit more. We'll add a block right here in between.
Okay.
I actually think the top benefits would be better a little further down, but I need a breaker right there for now.
Okay.
Orlando, Chicago, Vegas.
Vegas is a big business center or seminar center.
Yep. And I'll leave this for now and I'll come back to it. But I definitely think we can put it all on one sales page.
Awesome.
And then at the top, we'll only have 2 options, join now and log in now.
I like that.
And that'll solve that problem.
Yeah. Already a member log in.
Yep. We'll have
like
one long sales page. Again, all it has to do is it doesn't need its own traffic. It doesn't need its own lead magnet. You're going to be speaking on stage. Say, here's how we do this. You can go here for this one or here for that one.
Yep.
I like that. Sounds good. All right. If you'd like us to work on your funnel, doublefunnel.tv. Here's the hard part. Everybody is stopping. They're putting their information in. There are a couple caveats for us to work. First, you must have Kyvio because that's what we're working in. If we want email automation, working in Active Campaign and be a member of the Business Growth Network. Really easy. I think we calculated it. It was not that much, although Active Campaign did go up a little bit. All of these programs, if you're wanting them, get in on them fast because these are the big movers and shakers. Active Campaign has already gone in, stole all the market share from Aweber and Infusionsoft and so many others, and now they're going to start moving the prices up as their market share grows. So we'd love to work on other stuff.
That's right.
Come join us.
But we're going to work on something.
We're going to work on something.
We're going to work on something.
And I do want to get April back in there. I want to get her, even if we have to build a lead magnet, I'll build her a lead magnet. I just need the information from what she actually did. So again, full funnels, whether you need lead magnets, you need the lead magnet page, you need the email automation. Let's get it done. I'm tired of seeing people struggle.
That's right.
We got
great 2019.
We're
going to blow it up.
We got you up, and you even creating multiple funnel pages. Look at that.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That is so crazy. All right, bye guys, and y'all have an outstanding day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
See y'all. Bye.
Bye.